You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out.
Good morning. Thank you for joining the TIS Foundation this morning at this critical time as we gather to announce a very important and urgent call to action. In times of uncertainty, we turn to our loved ones, our friends, and those we trust. And most of all, we turn to our faith and our faith leaders to help us navigate the troubled waters.
The response has been greater than we could have expected from the faith community. We reached out because we knew we could not do this alone. We knew we had to rise up.
We've had crises before. We've had pandemics before. But now we must work together.
It is a time for us to build bridges. It is a time for us to come together as faith leaders, to stand united, and to pull our communities together so that we might be able to understand that God is calling us and raising us up for this time.
I see it as not only a scientific endeavor, but I also see the hand of God working, testing our faith and showing us how we should, as people, handle stress.
I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet.
We have not really begun to think through all of the many complications that can arise from this crisis, particularly as it relates to mental health. Well, be mindful of your stress levels, as high stress can also reduce the way our immune system can function to its best.
But today, we cannot allow fear to stop us. In order to help us reach out to our at-risk communities whose voices are not always heard.
We are here to ensure that we collaborate with local, state, and federal government, and we welcome others to join our mission. It is important that we remember those less fortunate. They need every penny they need to be able to survive.
In our community, we hear all the time that when America catches a cold, Black America catches the flu, more likely than pneumonia. And we're here to ensure that African American business owners have a place at the table to ensure that we have a voice in this recovery.
And thank you for this the TIS Foundation for organizing this event and for calling attention to an urgent health crisis, the coronavirus, Covid-19. It proposes an imminent threat to all of us, particularly our seniors and low-income population. But I tell you, if we all take care of ourselves, we do well, be precautionary in all that we do, our lives can get back to normal. We want to contain this virus and we want to move on.
We had medical infectious disease personnel who were with us and met us and greeted us at the door. And we're urging all of our interfaith community and all our grassroots and all of our citizens to do the same.
So I am excited because we are going to win. We're going to win with the power of God with us, and with God for us, there's nobody can be against us. So remember to count your blessings instead of your crosses. Count your gains instead of your losses. Count your ups instead of your downs. Count your smiles instead of your frowns.
The TIS Foundation Collaborative Interfaith Initiative wants you to know that we are here. We are here standing strong with you. We see you. We hear you. And we know and we care. Isn't it fitting that the church, which has served as the cornerstone of our communities for hundreds of years, will be the cornerstone of this mission? I thank Drs. Emmanuel and Oge Arono for creating an organization whose lifeblood and heartbeat are to serve. I leave you today with one of my favorite scriptures. It is from 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and pray, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, forgive their sins, and heal their land.
There'll be a lot of help that will come down the road, but there'll be a lot of people who will have no idea how to get that help. I want to thank the TIS Foundation and other organizations of the same like that will be taking the time and energy to help individuals understand what is out there for them, how they can get a hold of some of these funds that will make a difference in their life. It's so critical that we don't give up at this point. It's a time for us to rise up.
So what can you do? First, you can contact TIS Foundation at 202-681-9643.
Please go to the tisfoundation.org to donate and support this effort. Rise up, America. Rise up with TIS Foundation. Glory to God.